Yo, what up? Okay, so I want to talk about something that's not really being talked about that much. And it's a simple little situation, and I want to really plant this in your minds if you are women, and this also in your minds if you are men, right? Because there's a lot of stuff going on about, equality, and for the past 50, 60 years, you got all these feminists trying to make everything fucking equal, and the whole roles have changed between men and women, right? And everything has changed. But also what's changed is, and that a lot of you guys aren't thinking about or even know about, is that a lot of you women that are trying to seek this independence and equality, and you're trying to be the boss babe and things like that, here's something that you got to keep in mind, okay? These types of traits, in order to actually achieve those things, are actually considered very masculine traits, okay? So if you are the boss babe, if you're the one that, or the one that's like, I don't need no man, blah, 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 you're that kind of girl, right? That's a very masculine trait as well, too. Now, what happens as well, too, is when you always have a masculine energy about you, all right? This only attracts the opposite, okay? It only attracts the opposite, which is beta men, mama's boys, right? Wussy boys, right? Because men who are truly masculine are repulsed and repelled by masculine women on a subconscious level, okay? Subconscious. We can't even control it. So when there's a woman that's very masculine, when you are a very masculine man, it's an absolute just I don't care how hot you are. I don't care how hot you are. It will drive away all the masculine men, okay? Now, with that in mind, I'm not telling you don't be the boss babe, don't be independent. I'm not telling you that. What I'm telling you is, when it comes to you wanting to attract a male, attract a mate, you're out in public, right? You want to meet somebody, or maybe you're posting your profile on Tinder, right? Even how you portray yourself on that is going to attract a certain type of person, okay? So if you don't want to be attracting a bunch of bitch boys and a bunch of mama's boys because you're masculine, ladies, listen to me here. I'm trying to give you some insider info and some insider tips here, all right? You have to make sure that you get more in tune with your feminine energy, okay? Masculine men are attracted to feminine energy like 1,000%, okay? 1,000%, like magnets, okay? So make sure that when you're in a public setting, you're socializing with friends, you drop that masculinity, that boss babe role, that whole independence, I don't need a man type mentality. You gotta drop that shit and get in tune with your feminine energy, right? You gotta get in tune with that, because that is what's gonna attract the type of man that you're really gonna be interested in, okay? Now, boys, okay, listen to me, boys. All this bullshit you see on fucking Hallmark and The Notebook, that shit don't work in real life, man. The shit don't work in real life, all right? You can be a nice guy without being a bitch, okay? You can be a nice guy without being like a wuss, okay? You can be a good dude without being a pussy, all right? So stop trying to be like the fucking Notebook, because that's not how life works. Because whenever you try and do shit like that, okay, it's kind of the same category, right? When you come off too needy, too clingy with a girl that you don't have a relationship with yet, right? She's new, okay? You come off too needy, too clingy, too wussy, right? You're going to repel her, disgust her, okay? So now later on in the relationship, that kind of thing might work here and there a little bit, but for the most part, it ain't gonna fucking work, okay? It's not gonna work. So stop being a fucking pussy, straight up. Just gonna tell you the truth, okay? So, but especially when you guys, because a lot of you single guys, I'm gonna give you a little tip here, boys. And you ladies that are watching this, you probably don't even know that this is for real too, okay? You probably don't even realize that you do it because it's a subconscious thing, okay? Dudes, give you a little tip here, okay? Give you a little tip here. If you want to attract hot-ass women that you never have to approach, never have to chase, here's the secret, okay? Here's the secret, okay? Live fucking ripped. Get your fat asses in shape. Live fucking ripped. Wear a fucking tank top everywhere. Put that shit up on your social media, okay? You will never have to chase a girl ever again in your life. That shit will slip into your DM on a regular, okay? I'm telling you. Trust me. Happens to me constantly. And I ain't even available. I ain't even available, and it still happens to me constantly, okay? So, and I'm talking like shit that slips into your DM is stuff that's like, you only hear about girls getting in their DMs. I get dick pics too, okay? No joke. And pussy pics, and swingers hitting me up all the time, okay? I'm not kidding. I'm straight up, all right? So, which I'm flattered. I appreciate it, okay? But I'm not interested, all right? But it happens, right? I learned this a long time ago, okay? This is a secret, all right? So it will come to you, all right? So that's step one for attracting the women, right? Especially the higher quality ones, because the higher quality ones are naturally attracted to strength, masculinity, power, and that's basically what a fit physique represents, right? It's a subconscious thing. They can't even control it, okay? So anyway, let me get back to my other point, all right? So my whole point of this whole thing is to be in tune with your energies, guys. Men, you're supposed to be masculine, which is another reason why your asses need to be in shape. Because the more that you are in shape, the more masculinity you're going to, the more masculine energy you're going to have, the more confidence you're going to exude, and the more feminine women you're going to attract, right? The hotter women you're going to attract. It's common sense, right? It's common sense, logic, and it's just how it is, okay? And you have to realize this. Ladies, like I'm trying to tell you, all right? If you want to attract masculine men, you need to be more in tune with your feminine energy, okay? Now, ladies, I'm going to give you another little tip here too. I just gave the men some tricks, okay? Here's some secrets on how you can attract higher quality men as well too. On top of the fact that you need, and this kind of works into, this kind of ties in together, because the more that you do these other tips that I'm about to tell you, the more it's gonna send off more of that feminine energy, okay? There's some things that will instantly make you a lot more attractive to more high quality men, okay? Step one is you got to radiate that feminine energy, okay? Drop that masculinity, drop that shit, okay? Now, and that includes like how you carry yourself, how you walk, how you dress, how you speak, all those things. These all matter, right? So, how you feel about yourself too, but here's some other little things, okay? Some little things that can instantly make you more attractive, okay? On top of this too, all right? And this is especially important if you want to be attracting a high quality man, especially a man that's got money, okay? Which money represents power, strength, and things as well too. So you want to attract high quality men, you got to be a high quality babe, right? You need to be hot as fuck, okay? Wealthy men and high quality men want hot ass women, okay? Hot ass women, all right? Then not only do they have to be hot ass women, they got to have badass personalities on top of that, okay? Because hot girls are really a dime a dozen. Like, guys, I live in Orange County, California, okay? Hot girls are a dime a dozen out here. The only thing that separates them is their personality. Straight up. Straight up. And a lot of hot girls tend to have this, you know, because they got a lot of guys slipping in their DMs, right? So they have almost like this mentality that they're like entitled to get whatever they want, right? And they don't have to put in any work, right? But their hot asses are getting left for girls that aren't as hot, that are putting more into that relationship, into that situation. I talk about this all the time because it happens all the time. You got these girls that have been beautiful their whole lives, right? Let's say she's been a 10, right? Her whole life. She has no idea how to work for shit. She's just used to having shit given to her, right? Now take a girl that grew up like maybe like a 6 or a 7, right? And now she's a 10. Deep down, she grew up feeling like she wasn't so attractive. And now she is, but she grew up putting in more effort into everything, every relationship, every single thing in life. And she's still doing that, right? So you have two 10s right? The one that grew up not being a 10 works way harder, right? She's going to put in more to that relationship. The one that's always been a 10 ain't going to do shit, right? She's going to be boring, no personality, right? Guess who wins? Guess who wins? Okay? So, now, like I was saying, dime a dozen, right? So here's some things that can make you more attractive. You got to be fun. You got to have some personality, okay? Number 2, you got to be fucking bomb in bed, okay? You got to be fun, adventurous, open-minded. Like, that's another little tip. But here's some other little tips that'll initially attract people, okay? Got to be fit, right? That will help you tremendously because like I was telling you, high-quality men want fit, sexy, hot, trophy girls, okay? We are visual creatures. Visual, okay? So, and it doesn't matter what you think. Doesn't matter what you believe. This is how men are. We are visual, okay? So, some things that can make you hotter. Be fit, okay? Number 2, if you ain't got any boobies, this will help you out. It's not necessarily mandatory, but it will help you out, okay? Some guys make it a requirement, okay? Like myself, it's a requirement for me, right? So, if I was single and out dating and shit, it's a requirement, okay? Gotta have some titties. Okay, and they ain't got to be huge, but you can't be running around looking like a 12-year-old boy, okay? Now, the next thing, which a lot of you guys probably don't realize is so simple to do, and you guys need to learn how to do this, ladies. Eyelashes, okay? You got to do the eyelashes, okay? That shit will not only make you feel sexier and feel more attractive and feel more confident, it'll make you feel more feminine. And it is so hot to us men, okay, when you got them fake eyelashes on. Oh, and you ain't got to wear them all the time, but when you're out in public, when you're out at the club, when you're out at the bars, put them on, okay? We love that shit, okay? We love that shit, okay? Eyelashes, okay, can completely change you. And then obviously on top of that too, learn how to do some makeup skills, man. Learn how to like do some, do yourself up. Right? Look at a lot of these girls that are on Instagram and TikTok that do these little makeup, courses. Check out some YouTubes. Learn and practice because those skills can help you because the better that you are at looking hot, and you ain't got to do that all the time, but especially when you're out in public, you're going out to the bar, you're going on dates. If you can do that, that puts you on a whole nother level. On top of that, it's going to make you feel good and get in tune with that feminine energy, which attracts those masculine, high-quality men, okay? So, eyelashes, makeup, being fit, right? These are all things that will instantly make you more attractive. And then, obviously, on top of that, like I was saying, just being hot ain't good enough. You got to be badass. You got to be that girl that is super considerate, that goes way out of her way to do 10 times more than like the average girl would do. Do those sweet things, do those cool things. But you got to put in that effort, right? If you make your man feel super special, he's going to make you feel super special. Okay? Straight up, he is. Okay? So, and it works both ways. Dudes, same thing. You need to go out of your way, do those super special things for your girls too, but don't be doing all that no big shit too soon because she going to friend zone you. Okay? She gonna friend zone you if you come off too needy and too clingy when it's early in the situation. If you just met her, you're within the first few months, you can get friend zone. Okay, don't do that shit. All right. So anyway, that's just something I wanted to talk about. It's just the masculine and feminine energy because I see it all the time. I see it all the time, man. So you'll see this chick that's like super successful, especially on social media. She's like an influencer, right? And they're usually very single. Why? Because they're so fucking masculine that all the good masculine high quality guys want nothing to do with it. Because she's too masculine all the time, right? So, ladies, you need to be conscious of this. Guys, you need to be conscious with this. All right? So make sure you get in tune with who you are, genuinely are, right? So, just wanted to talk about that today. So, anyway. Make sure you leave me a comment below. Let me know what you think about this. Let me know if it gave you like a little aha moment, Give me a little comments below. Let me know what you thought. All right? I know a lot of people don't talk about this shit, and I wanted to talk about this. So, anyway, I'm going to log off here. You guys have a wonderful day.